And as I talked to Mr. Rajpal about it, we got 100 new ideas of how to commercialize it further. So that's what we mean when we talk about innovations and breakthrough innovations. Another thing that we are working on is a project called goodbye.com, which is a new venture. Rather, I would say it's a blue ocean strategy that we are trying out here, where we are trying to develop a business, 10 things to do after you die. And this is going to be interesting as well as something which will open new ways of thinking. And we are going to talk about spiritual betterment by making our final exits peaceful, easy, acceptable, and also making it into a profitable venture. Apart from these things, we are working on starting a Aditya Center of Financial Learning in association with Optima Money Managers, and we are trying to give a lot of financial knowledge to our students. We are trying to equip them with the following certifications, and this will help them become more employable to improve their knowledge. Apart from that, I just discussed it yesterday, and we are in process of setting up a new leadership cell here for breakthrough innovations as well. In last 2 years, which has been a very short journey, I think we've tried to inculcate the Indian ethos, the Indian way of management in our students. And that is what I believe can create a new leash for all of us. And that is why I have some speakers today who are going to talk about everything that is connected to the Indian way of management and simplicity with which management can be learned, executed, and implemented. I once again thank everybody who's present here for taking out time to be here. All the students who are here from our institute as well as from different institutes of Mumbai, I welcome them, advise them to pay full attention to the speakers here. Leave all your Facebook and WhatsApp accounts for today. Rather than paying attention to your mobile phones, please pay attention to the speakers who are here. And I think even if one sentence impacts you, that one sentence has the power of changing the way you plan, dream, or imagine your life. I welcome all of you once again and enjoy the experience. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. It was indeed very inspiring.
Today we have with us a well-known celebrity, Mr. Shailesh Lodha. A dynamite of wit and humor, he started his stage performances at an unbelievable age of 10. His satire and humorous works have delighted people throughout the world. He has been awarded Rashtriya Rajbhasha Puraskar in 2004, Jan Sampark Alankaran in 2005, Rajasthan Gaurav Award by Rajasthan Association of North America in 2008, and Tepal Samman in 2008. He is one of the popular TV show anchors on Sub TV and has anchored more than 500 episodes of Wawa and many other shows.
He is liked across various age groups. His motivational lectures, his pleasing demeanor, and his Mehta Uncle's act in Tarak Mehta Ka Ulta Chashma has won him ardent kid admirers. Youth love his flawless Hindi at jet speed as much as his flowing English. His social message as an epilogue in Tarak Mehta Ka Ulta Chashma has become a rage with all family veterans. Mr. Lodha excels as an author and has written books like Get Set Go and Kamyabi Kaise. I now request Professor Manmeet Baravid to give a floral welcome to our chief guest for the morning session, Mr. Shailesh Lodha. Also, I request Shailesh sir to speak a few words.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, Mr. Mishra, Shweta, Mr. Rajpal, Dr.Swati Lodha, Mrs. Vimla Bhandari, and you all students. Thank you very much for, I think, they know my name. And thank you so very much for calling me here this morning. As Dr. Lodha told, it was a bit difficult for me to be here in the adjusting of the shootings and all that, but I could not refrain myself to be here because such a great occasion to be here in this institute and such a great morning to be here. I am sure that when I'll be going back to my shooting, it would be difficult for me to adjust again there. But first of all, let me be very straightforward and sorry for this, that I do not know what to speak right now. I have no idea what to speak right now. I do not know anything about the social entrepreneurship. I hardly know about the innovation. Mr. Mishra, so sorry for calling a chief guest because just he is husband of a direction. I know that might not be reason because when I was looking at my bike, I thought, no, this man is good, he can come as a chief guest, no problems, he's known all over the world. Anyways, thank you so very much for calling me here. Why I am not ready and prepared for this is because I have a guru who teaches me from all my speeches whenever I go. And I talk to her and what do I speak, what shall I speak, and this time she was so busy that I could not even ask a single question to her that what do I speak. And that was a major problem. She was here in this college till 11:30 yesterday night. She came to home, I was slept, I got over, you came? Okay, alright. And then again she was there on the telephone till 1:32 because something was going on in this hall. I got up and by the time she was gone for the college, so I did not have even a single minute what to, like, and that's the truth. I tell you very honestly, she's my guru. And whenever I go for any speech, and this time she said, okay, no problems, you come and speak and this is my prestige now, you have to speak good. Now, so sorry, Dr. Lodha. You could not teach me. So whatever I speak now, it is my speech, alright? I do not know what to speak. I speak in English or Hindi, Dr. Manmeet. Like, what shall I speak? In Hindi or English?
Anything that you are comfortable with.
Anything, right.
Hindi would be great.
Hindi would be great. Thank you so very much. I hope that nobody speaks English because my English is like my life, my English is like my wife. Because I can't control my English. I know. But anyways, I think I would speak in Hindi because that's my language. I think in Hindi. And my all emotions comes in Hindi. Although I can speak in English a bit, I spoke just to prove that I can. But, I don't know, innovation and social entrepreneurship, I don't know where to start it from. Once I was in Japan for this kind of the seminar or something, and I started speaking in the same way I started, and I said, I don't know how long I have to speak. Somebody stood up and said, you speak as much as you want, we have 5 minutes. So I don't know. I have 5-10 minutes today because I will go back to my shooting, the greatest innovation I would say of my industry, of Hindi television industry, of the entertainment industry. One of the greatest innovation is Tarak Mehta Ka Ulta Chashma. I am not saying this because I work for that and I am Tarak Mehta. I am saying it because as a viewer, as an audience, as a part of the entertainment industry, I see nothing can match the innovation what that program brought to the lives of the society and brought to the lives of the people in this country. The kids of 4 years old age, the 8 years old people, everybody is glued to that particular show because that was an innovation. Like, and then Indian television history, when we were showing the shows where the Saas and Bahus were fighting like the fellows, and we were showing the shows where we have all the criminal activities glorified, and then a show comes from nowhere, so simple, so Indian, so absolutely non-flaunting, and that show comes and makes a history. And that is innovation. A person called Mr. Asit Kumar Modi of Neela Television thinks one day that there is a column of a person who has been writing in the magazine called Chitralekha for the last 38 years. For last 38 years, people read it, people are just glued to it, people love it, and he says that this kind of thing should come on the television. He goes to a lot of the channels, and people of channels think, no, this will not work, no, this is not the time for this kind of a show, or this is something old style and all that. But he is so firm on his idea, he said, no, I will come with this. And once he decides to come on that, one channel decides Sub TV, and he agrees, the channel agrees, and the show comes on the screen, and that becomes a history. That becomes history. We have already, I think, we have completed around 1,300 episodes, and we are running for last almost 6 years, and on the charts, still we are #1, because we are simple, because we are Indian, because we are as your next door neighbor is. हमारे वहाँ पे कोई 100 करोड़ का चेक नहीं काटता है, सबके पास ऑटो में सोसाइटी में आते हैं. You would not believe it. मेरे पास एक काली पैंट है जिसको पहन के मैं 5 साल से शूट कर रहा हूँ. I'm telling you, we are so simple. In the shooting also, in the presenting also. We present the real India. And that was an innovation. Innovation because a column can be converted into a show. That was an innovation. Innovation that we have to show something which is very next door. And that was an innovation. We were not me too. That what you are doing, we will do the same thing. We are not me too. We did which nobody did. We tried to do something which nobody could. And that not me too approach made Tarak Mehta Ka Ulta Chashma what is #1. And that is something which is innovation, the idea. Innovation, Dr. Swati Lodha is the greatest example I would see as an innovator. Swash is the company. First of all, let me correct it in my data. In her biodata, there was a line that Get Set Go is co-authored by her. Actually, it was authored by her. Right? It's co-authored. Likha hua hai usme Shailesh Lodha and Swati Lodha. I did nothing on that book. Let me tell you very honestly. मेरा नाम सिर्फ इसलिए था because she did it, she gave it. It was completely written by her. The only help I could give in that book was that when she was writing, I was not disturbing. That was the only help which I helped her. So I did not co-author this book. She wrote it, and the Jan Sampark जो राष्ट्रीय राजभाषा पुरस्कार मिला था, उसके हिंदी अनुवाद को कामयाबी कैसे तो उन्हीं का पुरस्कार है, उन्हीं की किताब है, उसमें मेरा कोई योगदान नहीं है, मेरा कोई हक भी नहीं है. But the innovation I saw at the city called Jodhpur, where we used to live, years back, I'm talking about somewhere around 20 years back, she was in her MBA course, and you would not believe it. After passing the first semester, she was with this idea that I have to start something. And I said, this would not run here. Who would care for this? But she was an innovator. She said, no, I have to do this. And then SWASH came. Skill, wit, and attitude are shaped here. That is the acronym which stands for this. And she proved it. The first ever course in this country, which was designed like to teach the soft skills to the people, and it was not only welcome, it was a hit, it was a rage, it was in vogue that everybody has to go to the SWASH, and it was her innovation. Absolutely her idea that I have to prove it, and she did it. Coming out with a book like Get Set Go, it was again an innovation. And then, as she said, innovation, I mean, ultimately you should like ideate and then what you call create and then validate, right? She innovated a man out of me. I tell you very honestly, I was very raw. I was absolutely raw, still I am. But absolutely raw, straightforward and blunt. Who had, I mean, some fire within. But she made it that you are something else. And that was an innovation. Creating a man out of a man is an innovation. I'm telling you, very honestly. This is something, very honest approach I would see. Because that is something which you need to acknowledge, which you need to feel, and which you need to put on your phone. Right? Just put it, right? It's okay. Or get, like, baat kar le aaram se, good. Right? Because phone is something which is again a great innovation with lots of curse. I mean, झूठ बोलना सिखा देता है आदमी को. मैं जब बर्ली में होता हूँ ना, गोरेगांव पहुँच गया हूँ. I know. And sometimes my friend says, अच्छा हॉर्न बजा के बता तू गाड़ी में है कि नहीं. Then I do it from my mouth, pom 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 pom. Sometimes you have to do it makes you laugh. Anyways, what I'm trying to tell you, my dear friends, is innovation or social entrepreneurship. You will be talking the whole day about it. But my concern is a little different with this generation. Mishra Saab and Dr. Lodha, if you permit me, Can I talk something else than innovation and social entrepreneurship to this youth? Because when I see you, I look at my good old days and my youth and this youth, then I see there is something which needs to be taught, which needs to be told, which needs to be said to these guys today. When you were having a national anthem here today, you would not believe it. You would say that this guy is faking. I was standing there. I was singing along. And I was choked. That comes like a fake statement. That when a national anthem is recited or a national anthem is sung, why can a man get choked? But I feel it all the time. Sorry for that. But no, thank you very much. I feel all the time when I do it. All the time. Mr. Rajpal was standing by me and he was also singing. And I was so shocked that everybody is just listening to the music and why not sing it? When do we get a chance to sing our national anthem in everyday life? Hats off to those people who started in the cinema hall of Mumbai. When you go, you have a national anthem, you rise, you get up, and I sing all the time. I taught to my daughter that whenever the national anthem is there, you have to sing it. People ask us, they think, okay, but I do sing it. Because, my dear friends, you will have success, you will have wealth, you will have prosperity, you will have all the good things of the life. But this feeling for the nation, the feeling for this soil, this feeling for this land, feeling for this country will not come. You have to create. ये हमारी शराहों में दौड़ता रहना चाहिए. हिंदुस्तान एक ऐसी चीज है जो आपको आगे बढ़ने के लिए, आपको अपनी जीवन में आगे नहीं बढ़ना, आपको इस वतन के लिए, इस देश के लिए आगे बढ़ना. यकीन मानिए हम कुछ भी करें, आपकी सफलता आपके सामने हो, आपका दृष्टिकोण यही होना चाहिए कि मैं शिखर तक पहुंचूं, मैं आसमान छू लूं. लेकिन साथ में यह होना चाहिए कि मैं क्या कर रहा हूं जो मेरे समाज के लिए, मेरे देश के लिए, मेरे देश के लोगों के लिए मुझे आगे बढ़ने के लिए प्रेरित करे. मैं ऐसा कुछ न करूं जो मेरे साथ वाले के लिए ठीक नहीं हो. लोगों ने पूछा आप क्या करते हैं देश के लिए? बड़े भाषण देते हैं, टेलीविजन में प्रोग्राम करते हैं, इसका पैसा लेते हैं, लाखों रुपए लेते हैं. You saved today your 5 lakhs rupees. I did not charge anything, Mr. Mishra. I came for free, right? And I'm telling for the last 3 days to her that you are calling me for free. And anyways, what I'm trying to tell you, people tell me they charge money. I said yes, I do charge money. लेकिन मैंने अपने आप से एक फैसला ले रखा है कि वतन के लिए मेरा योगदान सिर्फ इतना सा है कि मैं ऐसा कोई कार्यक्रम टेलीविजन पे नहीं करूंगा जिसके लिए मुझे मेरी बेटी को ये कहना पड़ेगा इसे मत देखना. इंडियननेस, ये जो भावना है ये होनी चाहिए. उसके लिए जरूरी नहीं कि आप कारगिल की चोटी पे जाके लड़ाई लड़े. वो बहुत महान काम है जो हमारे देश के सैनिक करते हैं, वहां जाके वो शहीद होने के लिए तैयार रहते हैं, उनकी जान हमेशा हथेली पे रहती है. लेकिन आप और मैं अगर वो नहीं कर सकते, इसका मतलब ये नहीं है कि देश में हमारा योगदान नहीं है. दम पीकर दिखाया इस वतन के लिए, ये अभी कर दिखाया इस वतन के लिए, वो मरकर दिखाएंगे इस वतन के लिए, आप जीकर दिखाएं इस वतन के लिए. वो भावना हमारे भीतर होनी चाहिए. बड़ा भी डूइंग, कुछ तो ऐसा करें जो इस देश को आगे बढ़ाए, कुछ तो ऐसा करें देश के हालात को थोड़ा सा ठीक करें, कुछ तो ऐसा करें जो हमें दुनिया से, हम दुनिया के सबसे युवा देश है. 53% लोग इस देश में, दुनिया में जहां सबसे युवा हो, उस देश के तो हालात, उस देश की तकदीर कुछ और होनी चाहिए. हम लोग व्हाट्सएप में, यू वोंट बिलीव, आई डोंट यूज व्हाट्सएप, आई एम नॉट ऑन फेसबुक, देयर इज अ पेज बट हार्डली विजिट देयर, आई डोंट गो देयर. किस चीजों में हम समय नष्ट करें? यू डू प्लीज यूज इट. Technology is very good and listen like it. It's very good till it is for your health. But when it becomes the habit, when it becomes the, bimari, then it's very different. So what I'm trying to tell you, my dear friends, is that whatever you do, whatever you innovate for yourself, but keep one thing in the mind that what you are doing should be something for the country as well. देश, वतन हमारी प्राथमिकता होनी चाहिए. और वो प्राथमिकता है कहने से, भाषण सुनने से, भाषण देने से नहीं आती. देश नदी नहीं है, नाले नहीं है, पहाड़ नहीं है, जंगल और आसमान या वृक्ष नहीं है. देश आप और मैं है. और आपको और मुझे मिलकर इस देश की तकदीर बदलनी होगी. भ्रष्टाचार पे धरना देने से भ्रष्टाचार कभी समाप्त नहीं होता। 4 लोग जंतर मंतर पे बैठ जाएं, उससे भ्रष्टाचार कभी समाप्त नहीं होता। 4 लोग ये तय कर लें कि हम जो कहेंगे वैसे उस देश में भ्रष्टाचार समाप्त हो जाएगा, वो नहीं होता। राजनीति को गाली देने से देश में भ्रष्टाचार कभी समाप्त नहीं हो सकता। उसके लिए आपको और मुझे तय करना पड़ेगा, तब इस देश का भ्रष्टाचार समाप्त भी होगा और ये मुल्क बदलेगा भी। और मुझे और आपको कोई अधिकार है भ्रष्टाचार के खिलाफ बोलने का? Do we have any right to speak against the corruption? I am telling you something very harsh, very blunt, very straightforward. We do not have any right. हमें कोई अधिकार नहीं है कि हम करप्शन के खिलाफ बोले। अधिकार इसलिए नहीं है दोस्तों कि हम लोग जब ट्रेन में जाते हैं और हमारे पास सीट नहीं होती है, हम 200 रुपए देकर सो के जाना चाहते हैं कि हम भ्रष्टाचार के खिलाफ बात करेंगे। हमें रास्ते में कोई ट्रैफिक पुलिस वाला रोक लेता है, हमारे पास कागज नहीं होते, हम उसे 100 रुपए देकर छूट के जाना चाहते हैं कि हम भ्रष्टाचार के खिलाफ बात करेंगे। हमारे नंबर कम आते हैं, हम टीचर के घर सिफारिश के लिए चले जाते हैं कि हम भ्रष्टाचार के खिलाफ बात करेंगे। हम